So chapter 5, technically quarter of the way through the course. So knocking it out. So actores, chapter 5. Okay, so in chapter 5, we started to see some plurals. And first of all, the plural verbs that we've seen in this chapter, they're just third person plural. Remember, third person singular was he, she, or it. So third person plural naturally is going to be they, right? Two he's or a he and a she, three he's, five she's, whatever, or they, right? So a plural he, she, or it is they, right? That's third person plural. Right? We saw third person singular verbs end in T. Third person plural verbs are going to end in NT. NT, not just T, but NT. That's how I recognize them. And then nominative plural nouns for the first three declensions we also saw in this chapter. So the first declension, remember first declension nominative singular ended in A? The plural is going to be AE. Still an A, right? Because it was the letter A, but AE is what we'll be looking at. Second declension, remember in the nominative singular, it's usually US. The plural would be I. Right? So Sarah Woos goes to Sarah We. And then for the third declension, the nominative plural goes to ES. ES. It's going to be the ending. All right, so first of all, let's underline some verbs here. So let's look for plural verbs here. Est, all right, that's singular. Okay, sunt here, that is a plural verb. This is the plural of to be, right? The verb to be is hopelessly irregular, right? We saw, first of all, est for he, she, or it is. Then we saw the similar S-E-S for you are. Then we saw this completely different form, soon, for I am, which is a little more similar to the R form here. Sunt also has SU, like soon I am has SU. So sunt is going to be they are. So again, looking for verbs. Okay, so sunt again. Servi hodie non laborant. Notice that NT, right? It's not laborant. It's not he or she works. It's laborant, which has to be a they. So non dormiunt NT. If you're wondering about that U, we'll talk about that one day in class. It's called a stem vowel here, the IU actually both here. Um, just worry about the endings for now. So NT. Mercatoris hodie non sunt again. Occupati. Papiani sunt. Lots of sunts. Orbs tamen non esquieta, that's singular. Pompiani ad theatrum contendunt. UNT. Magnus clamor est, that's singular, in orbe. Agriculae orbum intrant, NT, so it's plural. Natae orbum petent, NT, so again it's plural. Pastores de monte venient, NT again, so it's plural. So they do something. Makes that dot's hard to see. Et ad orbum contendent. Torba por portum ruit. Okay, ruit is singular. Nuntius and foro clamat. That's singular. Actores sunt again. In orbe, actores sunt. In teatro, priscus fabulum dat. Okay, that's singular. Priscus fabulum bonum dat. Actores sunt. Actius et sorix. Caecilius et Metella e vila discadunt. So discadunt. NT. Argentarius eduxor ad theatrum ambulant. Clemens et Melissa ad theatrum contendent. Sed Grumio in vila manet. All right, that's singular. So let's grab a green here. Look at the nominatives of these verbs. So sunt is a they are, so we need a plural nominative. And here it's going to be feminae and puellae. Right? If you have an and, you can usually expect it to be linking two words to the same case. So these are both going to be nominative. So AE here, remember that's first declension nominative plural. plural. So they're my subjects here. So women and girls are, right? And we have sunt. So what? We have old men also and young men. Yuenes. So senes et yuenes. So old men and young men are, right? So es, that is a nominative plural ending of what declension? Third, of course, right? Okay. Non-laborant. Who doesn't work? Any nominative plural? Serwi, right? That is second declension, nominative plural. The I, the US goes to I, so slaves do not work. Senes hodie non dormiant. So dormiant, plural, NT tells me that. So the subject is going to be senes, right? Again, a third declension, nominative plural. Mercatores hodie non sunt occupati. Okay, so sunt, so who are not? Mercatores, right? ES, that's a third declension, nominative plural. Sunt again, Pompiani, sunt. Pompiani, that's a complicated looking word, but it's just Pompianus. That would be the nominative singular. That goes to Pompiani in the nominative plural. So the I is the ending here, right? US goes to I. Pompianus, Pompiani. Pompiani sunt otiosi. So contendant, they hurry. So who are the they? Pompiani. Pompiani atiatum attendants. Okay, entrance, they enter. Who are the they? Agriculae. Right? That is a nominative plural of the first declension. Right? So agriculae. And then petent. Right? Who's doing the petenting? So nautai, right? Again, nominative plural first declension. Wanient. So who are the ones that are coming? Pastores, shepherds are coming. Contendants, again, it's the shepherds are still the same subject there. So sunt and orbe, who's in the city? So actores. Come on. Actores. Whoops. You see it. And then again, actores sunt. Another sunt, actores. The actors are Actius and Sorix. So discadent. So who leaves? You need a plural. Here it's two singulars linked. So that makes a plural, right? Two people together. So Achilles and Metella, that's our plural there, a he and a she. Then ambulant, so who's doing the walking? Argentarius et uxor. So the banker and his wife. Again, two singulars make a plural, right? So who's contendanting? So Clemens et Melissa. Clemens and Melissa are hurrying. Okay. All right. So magna turba est in orbe. The verb is est. So something is magna turba, right? A great crowd is in orbe, in the city. Feminae et puellae sunt in turba. So the verb is are. We know the subject is women and girls. So women and girls are in turba, in the crowd. Senes quoque et juvenes sunt in turba. Okay, so sunt again, sunt and turba are in the crowd. Who are in the crowd? Senes and juvenes. So senes, old men, and juvenes, young men. A lot of Latin 1 students want to take juvenes as young boys. No, it's young men. There's a difference there. And of course, quoque, a word I mentioned before, you want to really make sure you get down. Also, right? So old men also and young men, or old men and young men also, put that also pretty much anywhere there, are in the crowd. Okay, so next sentence, servi hodie non laborant. So non laborant are not working. Who are not working? Servi, right? Nominative plural, second declension. Slaves are not working. Hodie, hodie, this day. So who's not working this day? Who's not working today? Slaves. So slaves are not working today. Senes hodie non dormiant, right? So today are not sleeping. The nominative plural senes. So old men are not sleeping today. Mercatores hodie non sunt occupati. So the merchants are not occupati. They're not busy today. Right? Notice the adjective here is taking a plural ending too. Right? That I. Right? We'll talk more about adjectives in a later chapter, but notice that before the adjectives had singular endings, and now they have plural endings when they go in with a plural noun. Pompeiani sunt otiosi. The Pompeians are otiosi, so they are at leisure. Otiosi with that I ending again on the adjective, because it's going with a plural noun. So otium is leisure, negotium is work. So negotium is literally not leisure. That's how they say work. Right. So orbs tamen non est quieta. So the city tamen, however, another word I mentioned that you really want to get down. The city, however, is not quieta. It's not quiet. It's not peaceful. It's not at rest. Pompeiani ad theatrum attendant. So the Pompeians contendent hurry ad theatrum to the city. I'm sorry, to the theater. Again, it's typical word order. The subject first, Pompeiani, a plural noun. Pompeianus goes to Pompeiani, so Pompeians, verb last, contendent, hurry, and then everything else in between. Ad theatrum, to the theater. Magnus clamor est in orbe, a great uproar, clamor, is in the city. Agriculae orbum intrant. Okay, so intrant, they enter. Agriculae enter. The farmers enter the city. So agriculae goes for agriculae. Nautai orbum petent. Okay, petent mentioned, I'm sure we've mentioned, can mean different things. Can be ask for, can be seek, can be attack. Or it can also just be head for, which clearly is what we want here, right? Surely the sailors are not attacking the city, but heading for seems to be the meaning that we want here. So the sailors are heading for Orbum, the city. Right, so nautai, nauta in the singular, first declension goes to nautai. Orbum, of course, is what case? Accusative, right? Accusative third declension. It's the thing that's being petited, the thing that's being sought or headed for. So the sailors head for the city. Pastores de monte venient, in typical word order there. The subject first, pastores, shepherds. The verb last, venient, come. De monte, from the mountain. Et, and. So now we're linking it to another verb, and then the stuff that has to do with that verb is going to come in front of it, ad orbum. Right? So the shepherds, again, are still the subject. It's not been a new subject introduced, so it's still the shepherds. Contendent, hurry, ad orbum, to the city. So the shepherds come, de monte, from the mountain, and they contendent, hurry, ad orbum, to the city. Turba per portum ruit. The crowd rushes, ruit, through the porta, through the gate. Nuntius in foro clamat. So the messenger shouts in the forum, actores sunt in orbe. Actors are in the city. Well, people must know that already, but he's shouting it. Actores sunt in teatro. The actors are in the theater. Well, that's not surprising. That's right where I go to look for them. Priscus fabulum dat. So Priscus is he's giving a play. He's putting on a play. That's what we're saying here in English, probably, right? And then, wait, that might not be good enough. He has to say Priscus fabulum bonum dat. Priscus is putting on a good play. Oh, a good play. Well, in that case, maybe we'll go watch it. Actores sunt Actius and Zorix. So the actors are Actius, which is a awfully convenient name for an actor, I guess, like having a driver named Dravius, and Zorix. So Actius and Zorix are the actors. By the way, these actors over here, you should know they're wearing masks, right? They're not really that ugly. They might be ugly. Who knows what's under the mask? But these are masks they're wearing. Caecilius and Metella a villa discedent. So discedent, leave. Caecilius and Metella leave a villa, from the house. Argentarius et uxor ad theatrum ambulant. So the banker and his wife, ambulant, walk ad theatrum, to the theater. Clemens et Melissa ad theatrum contendent. So Clemens and Melissa to the theater, hurry to the theater. Sed Grumio in villa manet. But Grumio manet, he remains, stays in villa, in the house. seems kind of suspicious. Might have to see what Grumio is up to in the next reading. Till the next chapter.